Hey friends, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. So today I am reviewing these absolutely gorgeous beauties. This is the OPI Winter 2023 Terribly Nice collection. These polishes were sent to me compliments of Beyond Polish, so thank you Beyond Polish. You guys know I absolutely love Beyond Polish. I do have an affiliate code with the company. That code is BIV10 for 10% off if you guys are interested in using that. And I do want to make note that Beyond Polish did let me know this week that there are some companies that are trying to kind of scam people. So make sure that if you guys are buying from beyondpolish.com that it is beyondpolish.com. That is a legit website. That's where you're going to get your polishes. That's where you're not going to get scammed. So make sure you get them from beyondpolish.com. And like I said, if you guys are interested, you can use my code for 10% off. That code is BIV10. And without further ado, let's get to these beauties. All right, you guys, so when I filmed the intro, I had no idea how much I was going to love this collection. I was thinking this was going to be a repeat of the fall, summer, spring collection by OPI this year, and I was pleasantly surprised. So here we go. Starting off with Sickeningly Sweet. Not a typical color you'd see in a holiday collection, but considering this is a winter collection, I know Essie in the past has released shades like this, so I'm actually excited about this one. I like wearing colors like this in the wintertime with like a snowflake nail art because it just makes it look like a super cool snowy mani. So Sickeningly Sweet is described as a lilac cream. I did go in pretty strong on that second coat with a thick coat, but it did level out really, really nicely. So I feel like this is a polish that beginner or not, you would find easy to apply. And it was opaque in 2 coats. Nice smooth formula. And like I said, it self-leveled so well. And then swatch photos. Here you can see how the polish looks in different lighting. So you can see it under my studio lighting and in front of my refrigerator in no special lighting. And then here you can see how it looks outdoors on a cloudy day. And comparisons. Here you can see OPI Poly 1 and Lacquer is lighter. And then OPI Don't Toot My Flute is pretty similar, but maybe a little bit darker. And then OPI's You're Such a Budapest is quite a bit more blue. Okay, and then here we have Essie Playdate, Orly, Province at Dusk, and OPI Achievement Unlocked. You can see no dupes there. And then here is Essie In Pursuit of Craftiness is darker. Olive Arty is a different shade of purple. And Essie Amethyst or That had more red in it. I will also let you know that Virgin Snow by Essie had more blue in it and it was lighter. And then here you can see how it compares to OPI Spring Into Action. This is pretty much a dupe, but Spring Into Action might have a little bit more blue in it. Okay, moving right along to Blame the Mistletoe. This is an absolute fave from this collection. I love this. It's described as a vivacious fuchsia shimmer. It's so easy to apply. It's almost a 1-coater. I did 2 coats here. Such a fun and easy, just perfect, and all the things. It's just fabulous to apply on your nail. And I put in my notes, wow, so gorgeous. So this one is definitely a must-have, but you might have a dupe, so stay tuned. All right, and then here you can see how the polish looks in different lighting. So outdoors on a cloudy day and indoors with no special lighting. And then here you can see how it looks in studio lighting. And then comparisons. Here we have OPI Spring Break the Internet. OPI 15 Minutes of Flame is basically a dupe. So if you have that one, I would say you don't need Blame the Mistletoe. And then OPI Pink Bling and Be Merry has shimmer in it. Okay, this red is absolute perfection. This is Rebel with a Claws. And even if you have every red in the book, I feel like you still need this one just because it's so easy to apply. I will say my brush is a little bit wonky on this one, but it was still easy to apply. Bad brush or not, it was perfectly fabulous. I love this shade of red. Here you can see how it looks in different lighting. So here we have outdoors, cloudy day, indoors, no special lighting, and then here we have studio lighting and comparisons. Here we have OPI Red Veil Your Truth. OPI Emmy Have You Seen Oscar, and OPI Ready for the Holidays. I would say Ready for the Holidays is probably the closest here, but it may have been half a shade darker. Next up here we have Morgan Taylor Blazing Up the Charts. I loved that red. Essie Forever Yummy and OPI Red Hot Rio, and I would say Blazing Up the Charts is probably the closest, but it may have been a tad bit lighter. And another fave from this collection. I would classify this as more of a fall color, but it's perfect because it's fall now, so I'll be wearing this polish. This is Hot Toddy Naughty. This is described as a sultry brown shimmer. It applies like freaking butter, and it is gorgeous and makes me want to pick up a hot toddy. All right, here you can see how it looks in different lighting. So outdoors in the sun, indoors with no special lighting, and then here we have it under studio lighting, and it looks fabulous in all lighting. And on to comparisons, here we have Zoya Amara, Zoya Tasha, and Zoya Eleanor. Those are all a different finish, but I wanted you guys to see how those looked next to this polish. And then here we have Orly Infinite Allure. That was the one I thought of when I saw Hot Toddy Naughty, and it's just a little bit lighter. So they are not dupes, but they are kind of close. I will say that Hot Toddy Naughty has a better formula. And I will also say that Hot Toddy Naughty is now going on my list of favorite browns. If you guys haven't seen my favorite brown polish video, go check that out if you love browns. Okay, next up is Shaking My Sugar Plums. This is described as a captivating blue purple shimmer. This is another one. I put wow, gorgeous on. I did do 2 coats here in the live swatch. I did have some patchiness when I did my swatch photos, so keep that in mind. This may be a 3-coater for you, but it's so easy. It goes on so smooth, and that shimmer is absolutely freaking stunning. Here you can see how the polish looks in different lighting. So here we have it outdoors on a cloudy day, indoors in front of my refrigerator, and indoors under my studio lighting. And comparisons. Here we have Essie Glow with the Flow. That's what I thought of when I first saw this polish. I don't really have anything like this, so let me know if you do. And then Essie Beautiful Horizon is quite a bit darker. And another fave, this is Let's Scrooge. This is described as a shimmering teal, and this polish paints itself. It's another one that's so nice to apply. Thank you, OPI, for bringing us some polishes that are nice and easy to apply. I'm so tired of those 3-coaters that barely build up. So thank you for this collection, OPI. I'm still waiting on that brush change. Sounds like I'm going to keep waiting. But thank you for these polishes, OPI. Let's Scrooge is absolutely gorgeous. That shimmer is absolutely fabulous. Here you can see how it looks in different lighting. So outdoors on a cloudy day, indoors in front of my refrigerator, and then here you can see it under studio lighting. And the shimmers in these polishes are so deep. Like, you look at your nail and you can just see layers of shimmer. They're so pretty. Okay, and then comparisons. I don't really have anything similar to this polish, so I just compared it to OPI Feeling Capricorny from their fall collection, and you can see those are not dupes. Another gorgeous shimmer that's just like so, it's like multi-layered, multi-dimensional, all the things. This is Peppermint Bark and Bite. This is a dark forest green, and you can see those shimmers just layer on top of each other. It's one of those polishes that you get under light or you're in the sunlight and you just kind of move your nail and watch the shimmer dance on your nail. I love it. Here you can see how the polish looks in different lighting. So outside on a cloudy day, indoors, and here we have studio lighting so you can see how it looks there. Comparisons. Again, I didn't really have anything similar to this one. I compared Olive Ave Emerald, Essie High Voltage Vinyl, and Olive Ave Wild, and those are not dupes. Okay. Here's where it gets interesting. Okay, it's a wonderful spice. So I saw somewhere that this was actually described as a metallic rose gold. There is nothing metallic rose gold about this. This is like basically a coral with shimmer. And I don't even know if I'd wear this in the fall. I mean, it applies nicely. It's a 2-coater. But that's all I got. Here you can see how it looks in different lighting. There on a cloudy day, indoors, and under studio lighting, and I don't like it. Next up is another one. So it's kind of the same formula as It's a Wonderful Spice. This is 5 Golden Flings, and this is almost kind of a fall gold. So it has red and green shimmer in it that kind of make it seem like it should be Christmassy. But it kind of looks like, it's almost like a baby poop color with red, and I think there's green shimmer in there. I don't know. I'm not a fan. It applies nicely. Easy two-coater. Here you can see how it looks in different lighting. And studio lighting. And another one. This is yay or nay. This one I will be wearing in the fall. I actually like this one. It's a gray with gold shimmer that gives it almost that kind of like a green look. It almost looks like camo on the nails, if that makes sense. And it is pretty. I think this one's fun. I'm not going to be wearing it in the winter more than likely, but I don't mind it for the fall. It's an easy two-coater, great formula. Here you can see how it looks in different lighting, and you can see there how it looks like it's kind of like an army green kind of color. So I'm not mad at that one. And then this one's Salty Sweet Nothings. I love this polish. When I put this on my nails, it looked like a mirror. It looked like glass. It was so bright. It was so, I don't even know. I was floored when I saw this on my nails. I did 2 coats here. I feel like it's a little bit too opaque to use as a top coat. And I really like this polish. I feel like this will look so good with dark skin or somebody with a really dark tan because it literally just glows on your nails. Here you can see how it looks in different lighting. So you can see it kind of glowing there, and I am such a fan. I didn't really have a lot in my collection to compare to this one, so I pulled out OPI Best Day Ever from the Barbie collection, ILMP Daydreamer, and ILMP Juliet. That's what this polish reminded me of when I first saw this. It looks like an indie polish. It's so freaking pretty. Okay, next up is Put On Something Ice. This is another one. I usually don't love polishes like this, but the way this builds up and the way these look on the nails, I actually loved them. I didn't even want to put them over anything. I was just like, yep, that's glowing on my nails and I'm all about this. So I love this one. You can see here how it looks. So this is 2 coats on the nail, and you can see here how opaque that actually is. And then here you can see it in different lighting. And then I thought some of you might ask how it looks as a topper, and I put it over black, and holy moly, it's freaking gorgeous. Okay, and then comparisons. Here we have OPI The Pearl of My Dreams, OPI Eco For It, and OPI Yay Space. I didn't have anything like this polish, so that's all I got to compare. Okay, next up is Hot and Cold. Okay. So this is kind of like the same formula. This is a black with some glitter in it. There's some multicolored glitter in there, some silver glitter. And I actually really liked this one. The only thing I have to say about this is I'm sure it's going to get goopy. It's already pretty thick, but it was easy to apply even though it was thick. But it looks like a freaking party on your nails, and I love it. It's the same formula as like OPI I'm a Gem from last year. And then here you can see how it looks in different lighting and comparisons. I compared it to Heart and Coal and OPI I'm a Gem, so you can see how those compare. And last but not least, not a fave of mine. This is like basically a 4-coater on me. It's a white shimmer that has some lilac and maybe pink shimmer in it. It's really pretty, but it just doesn't build up like I wanted it to. So like I said, I actually did 3 coats here in the live swatch, and in my swatch photos, I did 3 coats on some nails and 4 coats on some nails. Here you can see those swatch photos, and you can see there's some patchiness, especially there on my pinky and my ring finger, and it just doesn't build up how I'd like it to. And then here you can see how it compares to OPI Snow Day in LA, OPI Snow Holding Back, and Olive Ab Elwell, and no dupes there. And then I put Chillin' With Kindness over Snow Day in LA. And I like the bit of shimmer that I added to that polish, but I still wasn't a huge fan. And then last but not least, I pulled out Mary and Ice, so you can see how those compare here. Mary and Ice has a gold shimmer in it, whereas Chillin' With Kindness has a cool tone shimmer in it. All right, guys, so what did you think of this collection? Let me know in the comments down below, and then stay tuned. I have a new ILMP collection coming for you guys. I have the new CND holiday collection coming, and lots more polishes. All right, you guys, hope you have an absolutely fabulous week. Love you all. Bye.